Hello and welcome back to Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. We are, well, we're currently working off our debt to society. However, we're also within the walls. That's pretty cool. What we currently don't know is how time is working in this area that we're in. We don't know whether time is working as it was at the wedding, where things kind of happen and then time advances, or whether it's like it is in the rest of the game and time is constantly advancing. I'm kind of hoping it's like it was during the wedding and we can sit here for a bit and do quests as we want to, but we'll see. Anyway, I have multiple different quests here. We have For Whom the Bell Tolls, which is the main quest. Save Sir Hans from execution, which means we have to get to Thomas. These are not optional. Hauling the sacks to the charcoal shed is, so we should do that at some point. Opus Magnum. Find the book for the miller and check with the scribe for clues about the book. Now, I don't know whether this is something that we should be doing now or whether we're going to be allowed back in here later. So I'm going to assume that we're going to do it now, but I don't know. Anyway, let's haul some sacks, shall we? Right. Pick it up. And is it just over here? Where am I actually taking these? In the walls and then up. Okay, so I want to go this way. Sup, guardsman. Just got my sack of charcoal, which will allow me to travel wherever I want to. I know there is a book somewhere in here that we want to grab, but not entirely sure where it is.
Lots of guests. Not enough pretty girls for my liking, though. It's a lot better here in Trosky.
Let's hope the bride doesn't hear you. She might take offense.
I wasn't talking about her, of course. The
Oh.
bride's always the prettiest.
Oh, Vutex is still trying it. I was just trying something here.
I heard it anyway.
We might walk quicker if we walk backwards. I'm not going to do it, but it might be quicker.
But there's always some rabble running around. Even more now. Oh, I.
Alright. Leave the blacksmith till later, I guess. Right, let's keep going. Do I need to go in here? Maybe? Or is it further on? Is it this way?
You've no business here, vagabond.
No. Okay. Well, we need a reason to go in there. Unless we're just going to run for it, which is probably an option, but I don't really want to do that. Ooh.
You're not allowed in here, vagabond.
I am allowed in here. I'm dropping off the sack of charcoal.
In the crowd. It's at the other end of the courtyard.
What? Am I allowed back here, or is this trespassing? Oh, hello. Where's Thomas?
Do you know where Captain Thomas is? I heard he was in a bad way.
It's true, son. It doesn't look good for him. Why do you ask?
I'd like to pray with him.
A kind thought, but you can't get to Thomas. I had him moved during the night up to the chapel in the Maiden.
Why can't I get in?
Why can't I get there?
You know, the castle chapel is an important place. Only Lord von Berghoff, his kin, and a few others are allowed there.
Like you, for instance.
Naturally. It's certainly good of you to want to pray for Thomas, but you can do that anywhere without having to disturb him.
Why did you move him to the chapel?
Why did you take him to the chapel?
The surgeon is away with Lord von Berghoff, and Thomas has got considerably worse. I don't like to say it, but there's nothing left but to pray for a miracle.
Uh-huh.
Well, I'll be going then.
I'll be going then.
Go, and don't forget about that prayer. Till we meet again.
Yeah. Sup, guard? Are you going to complain if I go up there and speak to the scribe? Well, let's just follow him.
Oh, well.
Just going to follow him directly. He so far does not appear to be complaining.
Hey?
Can I go in here?
Who goes there? You shouldn't be hanging around here, friend.
My mistake, my mistake. I will leave. Realize I wasn't allowed there. Just open another door, have a peek. Alright. Nothing in there. How about this door? Just continue having a peek around. Alright, we'll leave lavatory alone. Combat arena. Useful to know. In fact, it's labeled as a combat arena means that if we can't do combat in this section of the game, it means we come back here, which is useful to know. Checking with the blacksmith on the way past if we can.
He's got all sorts of worries. Sir Otto travels
We cannot.
a lot, so he's got to
All
do
right.
a lot of stuff on his behalf.
Good food and drink.
Hello. Come and help me.
Hey, Wojtek, we've still got work to do. Come and help.
Can't you see I'm talking to someone?
I ain't seen you here. Are you new and all? Well, I'm Magda.
I'm Henry.
I'm Henry.
It's great to have some new lads here.
Oh, aye. Henry, how about you bugger off? I wouldn't want a repeat of our last disagreement.
You know what? We'll let him have this one.
Are you also helping Wojtek's uncle?
Yeah, I'm helping his uncle.
Sure. Me and Wojtek are helping his uncle. And I'm sure Wojtek's uncle would rather he stopped gabbing and gave me a hand.
I wouldn't want to keep you lads from your work. Take care then.
Thanks a lot. Are you on some kind of mission to ruin my fucking life?
You should thank me for not telling the truth.
You should thank me for not saying what you're really doing here. And now come and give me a hand.
That's just great.
Right, hopefully... Oh, he's just getting that sack. I was going to say, hopefully you can get one of the sacks down here, but nope. Hello. Alright then. Also keeping an eye out for anything we can grab in terms of equipment, but I haven't seen anything yet. I'm going to try going over here first, actually. Just see if there's somebody to speak to over here. Hello. You're a housemaid. Can't take the axe.
Although Gazer
Hello.
thinks that Mordant will eat the skin of us.
You talked to Gazer about it?
Oh, they're not going to speak in front of me.
Actually learn.
Ooh, we could grab thistle.
Carpentry apprentice.
Well, I mean, might as well grab it while we're here. Don't know what we're going to use it for, but we might as well grab it. Alright. Just casually opening doors. Being a menace. Seeing if there's anything in the doors for us to grab. Just if there's something within grabbing range, we grab it. Otherwise, we don't care. All they know is that somebody opened a door. They don't know anything more than that. Can't blame me for opening a door. I mean, I guess they could, but they won't blame me for opening a door. See, now I've camouflaged. I've got this sack. They're not going to find me. Right. Hey, Wojtek. Don't know if he's actually going to help us, or if it's going to count as him helping us, but... Well, that's alright. Have a look here as well when we can. If there's anything down there. Nope. It's a very calm looking hired hand. He's not chatting to anyone anymore, so might be willing to chat to us. Positive about working for a blacksmith. Gonna have the materials to make a weapon. That's not the right way, is it? No, it's this way. Right. In here we go, and... put down the sack. One more sack. Alright. Doesn't look like time is progressing, yeah, normally. I think it's progressing via stages again. Now he doesn't want to speak to us until we're done. Alright. Well, might as well have a look. Nobody's looking around here, right? Don't see anything worth grabbing, so we'll leave it. We'll leave it till later. Right. In here. And the last sack. Right. See, I got a stack. Guardsman, don't you worry about it. Alright. Must be another way around there as well. So potentially we could head up there and then get in from that way. There's a door as well. Potentially go in that way. Anyway. Hello, guard. Hello, Wojtek. Didn't actually need your help at all, apparently, but I decided to ruin your chatting up with that lady to do that, so I guess that's a choice we've made. I do wonder whether we could knock that guy out, and if we could knock that guy out, wear his outfit and then take it in there, but yeah, seems a little extreme.
That's that.
Find work around the gallows or talk to the blacksmith. Either of those optional? And work around the gallows is optional. Alright then, well let's go do that then. Don't want to speak to the blacksmith if it's mandatory. We'll do all the optional stuff first. So where's the gallows? Ah, it's around... Okay, I know where we're going. Down here and around. And then down this way. Ooh. Anything going on over here?
Who wouldn't notice her, eh?
Oh, it's one bell.
Property belongs to someone else.
Another
Oh,
11 to go.
Oh, I'm sorry. At least it activated Fleeting Shadow, which is nice. Cobbler's shop. Hello.
Greetings. What do you need?
Trade.
I'll have a look at the wares.
Do I have any money? No, I have no money either. Do I have anything to sell? I could sell you my shoes. Does that get me anything? No. Not as such.
Why are you wasting my time if you don't want anything then?
I still have money for anything. Can't wash here. Probably stuff in there we could grab, but it doesn't look particularly valuable. Doing a great job. Right. There's the gallows. Hello. Oh, odd noise. I was just figuring out whether I could go in there, but I felt they might be mad at that. Hello, are you a hired hand as well? Yeah, everyone's hired hands in here. Hello. Hired hand. Hired hand. Don't know if we were given a clue about who to speak to around the gallows. Maybe we'll be able to sabotage the execution from here. Calder?
The Lord be with you. What do you need?
Do you need help?
I was told to come and ask you for a job.
Nice timing. Do you know anything about carpentry?
Blacksmithing's more my field.
No, blacksmithing is more my field.
Ah, well, that's handy. I got the job of fixing up this here scaffold, so it don't collapse when we hang that poacher. But the whole thing is fucked. I need a good carpenter's axe. There's one broadaxe in the shed, but it's as blunt as a file. Of course, Osina didn't find time all year to hone the thing.
I can help you.
I could help you with that.
You could? Well, that'd be great. Go and get it from the shed, sharpen it, and bring it back to me.
Sure thing.
What's interesting about Capon here is that because they showed you that bit at the start of the game, which is in the future, that implies that he lives, right? Because he's there. So he can't die. So he's kind of got, like, plot armor. We can do whatever we like to him because we know that he cannot die. That's kind of weird. I don't know what to do with that information. But basically, until that event happens, he's invincible. Hey, we did get an axe, though. Don't know if we want the axe. We could keep it. Well, we should probably sharpen it and take it back. But we could just keep the axe as a weapon. Now, there was a sharpening thing up here somewhere. Don't remember where it was. Sharpening thing was... there. Alright. So let's go and sharpen it. Don't know if I'm even allowed to equip it, so I'm not going to do that right now. They probably, yeah, they'd probably take some offense to a prisoner. Did he just fall from there? It's incredible. Anyway, they'd probably take some offense to a prisoner walking around with a sharpened axe. I think that would be something that they'd probably worry about a little bit. Right, there we go. Oh, we have to do a whole bunch of sharpening on this. There we go. And now we just do this for a while. Would be nice to see what the progress is without just having to, like, guess it, but...
Can't get any better than this.
Alright then. Well, ask and shall be answered. Hello, dog. Oh yeah, what happened to our dog? I guess we probably left it somewhere when we went to the wedding and we'll pick it up afterwards, but still. Maybe we left it with the nomads. That would make sense, given that's the last place we saw it. Right. Down here. Down this way. Keep going down here. And we'll drop off the axe here. Hello. One axe.
Here it is. Hope it's good.
Sharp as a skinning knife. Nice. Without your help, the scaffold could well collapse under that poacher. And nobody wants that.
Would the execution be postponed?
And then the execution would be postponed.
I doubt it. We're not going to make a show out of it like they do in Prague. But someone would have to get their hands dirty, and no one fancies that.
Understandably.
Anyway, thanks. I can't afford to fuck things up today. The Chamberlain is as tetchy as the devil.
Isn't he always?
Yeah, but even more today. Anna the laundress said he's got bellyache. Everyone is avoiding him like the plague.
Uh-huh.
Capon is innocent.
You don't mind building a scaffold for an innocent man?
No, such matters ain't my concern. The lords decide. I just build the scaffold. A fella has to know his place in this world. Like my old pa used to say.
Do you know how I can get into the Maiden?
Would you happen to know how I can get into the Maiden?
And what would you want in there?
I want to pray in the chapel. And they don't want to let me in.
The chapel, eh? Well, I'll be damned. I know one hand by the name of Binyek that wanted into the castle too. But for a damn different reason.
Did he succeed?
And did he succeed? In getting in, I mean.
Aye, he did. He climbed down into the well in the courtyard. See, there's caves under Trosky, and the well ain't actually a well, but an underground pool in one of them caves. And from there, you can get to the dungeons, and then into the Maiden.
Oh, he sounds bold.
Oh, aye, but they still caught him and gave him a whipping. And when they found out how he done it, they took the cleats out of the well wall.
What does that mean?
That the next Binyek would have to jump in and not climb down. I wouldn't fancy that.
Indeed.
What was Binyek's reason?
What was Binyek after in the castle?
A certain buxom chambermaid who wouldn't give him what he was after in the hay and wanted a fine feather bed.
Alright then.
I'll be going.
I've got to get back to work too. God be with you.
Well, we have a way in. Is there anything I can do to this to sabotage it while I'm here? No, it doesn't look strong. Oh, there's the next bell.
The second toll for hands.
But there's a way we could maybe stop a trap door or something, but no. Don't believe that's going to be the case, unless there's a way to do something underneath. Are you gonna mind if I do this? Oh, there's no way to go underneath. Alright. Well, that's good. Blacksmith and the book. We can't go get the book because we can't go into the center yet, so let's do blacksmith. We know another way in. Well, in the courtyard, jump in, so that's an option. It's not showed up on our quest yet, but I suppose if we get access to the inner courtyard, then we can do it. Anyway, blacksmith. Let's go in here. See, I think, is this the well? Yeah, that's the one I can climb down. We actually already have access to it. All right. Hello. Finish hauling sacks. Now what?
I finished hauling the sacks. What now?
How should I know? They told me to think up some job for you, so you wouldn't be idle. So if you want to pass the time, go ahead, but do it sensibly.
I'll help you with anything.
Well, I'd say there's plenty of work to do around here. I'll gladly help you with something.
Aye, but I've only got work in the forge, and that ain't for everyone. I'm a respected tradesman here, understand?
And I'm a blacksmith.
Well, I'm a blacksmith too. Even if I don't look the part right now.
Oh, really?
Aye. My pa was a blacksmith. A respected one.
Then you might actually be some use to me. At least I wouldn't have to work my fingers to the bone all the time. I'll tell you what. Go to the forge. The fire's gone cold. I haven't had much time for, well, the trade. So fire it up and make some horseshoes for Kabat. He's our groom. Always bothering me that you don't have shoes for the horses. And there's only one nag stabled here now that his lordship's away with his men.
All right. How many should I make?
How many legs does a horse have?
Usually 4.
4.
Smart lad. We've got one horse. That's 4 times 1. But Kabat's already got 3. So that's 4 minus 3, which is...
1. All right.
You'll find everything you need in the trunk in the forge. It's there, past the gate.
All right. But I was told not to go there.
And now I'm telling you to go. And when it's done, bring it to me to check so you don't make me look bad. Off you go. Lads,
Oh,
this here
I got into the center. Oh, I think he was meant to be saying that I'm allowed in there, but it cut out. All right. Well, we're allowed in here now. Hello, cook. What's the matter?
What's the matter, good wife? Why are you standing here grumbling?
Because of that damn blacksmith. I'm waiting here for him like for Judgment Day. The lock on my spice chest is stuck, and Sir Otto will be back any time. How am I to bake gingerbread without ginger, eh?
How can the blacksmith help you?
How can the blacksmith help you?
How do you think? He always takes this bit of wire and opens the chest for me, and then he promises to change the lock for 3 years now.
Well, can I help you?
Can I help you somehow?
No, unless you can pick a lock. And decent folk don't know how to do that.
The blacksmith isn't decent?
Well, you said the blacksmith knew how to do it, though. So the blacksmith isn't a decent man?
Aye, and he ain't decent. He's a nasty piece of work.
Well, first I need to get some tools.
I know how to do it, but first I have to get tools for it.
All right, I'll wait here. Another while won't kill me.
All right, so we got a way into, way into the kitchen. Hello, Jarek. Need to get to the captain.
Guard?
Must you interrupt me at my prayers? If it's arms you want, go to the kitchen.
Sorry to bother you, but I heard you praying. I need to get to your captain.
You know Thomas? Where from?
It's a long story.
Well, that's a really long story, but I heard what happened to him, and I need to talk to him.
Talk? What do you expect to hear from him? But it's all the same. Thomas is lying in a fever upstairs in the Maiden. It don't look good for him. Them bastards cut him up good. Poor fella. And if that wasn't enough, they stole his rosary too. Barbarians.
All right, what exactly is wrong with them?
What exactly is wrong with Thomas?
He was badly wounded in a fight. It looked for a while like he wouldn't live to see the dawn. But he got a bit better. Only a few days ago he caught a fever and the Sawbones is away with Lord von Burgo. And that fever ain't letting up.
Which tower is the maiden?
And the Maiden Tower, which one is that?
You're in Trosky for the first time, eh? It's that narrow, higher one on the eastern side. We call the second one the Crone. There's some legend about it, but to tell the truth, it never much interested me.
All right, thank you.
I'll be going. I'll pray for Thomas.
Thanks.
Right. Am I allowed back here? I do not get the feeling I'm allowed back there. Right. That's lockpick. That's open. That doesn't look like there's anything in there.
It happens. Just what?
Oh, I didn't mean to walk into her. She's like, oh, it's alright, and I'm just going,
Where you
oh.
going next time?
Am I allowed up here? You chill if I do this? Doesn't seem mad.
I've been here for ages, and have to go on duty too.
Hello. Are you waiting for food?
I suppose you're waiting here for a bite to eat.
Damn right. Like, I know they're preparing a banquet for his nibs, but they could have left one cook here, or at least a bit of gruel, for Christ's sake.
I can find something for you.
I can try and find something for you.
Haven't you got anything better to do?
Not really. Besides, I'm quite hungry myself.
Go and look then. There's some baths down below. There might be something there. I'd go myself, but if someone saw me there, I'd be in trouble. Ever since... well, never mind.
I'll figure it out somehow.
Alright.
I'll be going then.
Go, and if you meet the cook, send her here.
Alright, so these are some not quests currently. Can I go up here?
You've no business upstairs.
I see. So to get there I need to get him fed, which means I need to get the cooked. Which means I need to get a lockpick to unlock the chest to the... Alright, I see. Hello.
What would you like?
Nothing. Can I have a look in here? Is there meant to be food in here somewhere? There's a chest to unlock. No, I don't see much of anything. Hello. Oh, I thought it was a cabbage. It was not a cabbage. Right. Well, I know there's the forge. I'm deliberately leaving it for right now. Am I allowed this way? Yes, that's just an upstairs. Right over here. Basically just seeing what the extent of the area is. How far will it let me go? Said it was on the east side, right? So that must be it there. So this must be the way in. Alright. Well, let's go make a horseshoe, which should in turn give us a lockpick. Given our perk. If not, we can probably find a lockpick in here somewhere. It's robbing him. There we go. Farmer's horseshoes in case you don't already have it, which we do, so we don't need it. Grab all of that. Right. Let's suppose he has any outfits for us. Nope. Alright then. Well, I'm going to make... I also love how we could just make an axe out of this as well. Just be like, nope, now it's time to fight. But let's make a farmer's horseshoe. I'm very happy we only have to make one as well, because horseshoes are a pain. Like, they are a mega pain to make. Because, you know, you obviously can't just move back and forth very easily because they're U-shaped. Although I think I remember what I did for it. I think I turned the sensitivity down a lot. Wait for it to get warmer.
The third toll. I better get moving.
I think this is the other thing I did. At little hits. So I don't lose sight of where the hammer is. Right, now you wait for your stam to come back. And you do it again. When we run out of stam, we're going to put it back in the fire. But I'm hoping I can just push through.
I'm about halfway done.
Oh, alright, to the fire. We did about half of it in one go, which is not too bad. I think it was a little cold, actually, before I took it out. There we go. That looks a little better. And now we have the technique as well. You don't have to flip horseshoes, do you? No. I don't think it's particularly good here, but we're getting there. Wait for a stam. Then do it again. Wait for all to come back, and...
Good. This won't take long now. That looks good. Now just to temper it.
There we go. Still a pain, but not the worst it's ever been. Hopefully we get a lockpick with this, and then we're set. One horseshoe. And... I got a lockpick. Yes! Alright, so... Next thing... Actually, you know what? I am going to take that as well, because I can sell it. Next thing, hello. I have the tools, let's go.
So I got what I needed, and we can get to it. Where's that chest?
It's in the castle cellars. Follow me. My time is precious, seeing as how his lordship will be back any time.
Yeah, but I'm not allowed there. I was told to stay in the courtyard.
Never mind that. You're going with me and you're helping me. Come along.
Alright, well, that works for me.
What a day. I burned the rue in the morning, and then the girl told me we're out of venison. I don't know what that gamekeeper's up to again. Actually, I do know, and it ain't nothing good. And now this. 3 years that lock is broken, and 3 years that good-for-nothing has been promising to fix it. But no. After all, I'm just a stupid cook fanker who's always nagging and won't leave anyone in peace. But if I didn't nag, there'd be nothing done in this godforsaken castle. You have to kick people's asses here to even get them out of bed in the morning. The lazy bones. Pfui!
Hello, everybody. Oh, that's the Chamberlain. Can we,
And make sure there's
talk
a
to him?
goose in sauce prepared.
Hello. Sir, may I have a moment?
Sir, I want to ask you something.
You? What are you doing here? Aren't you supposed to be helping outside in the courtyard? Christ! First you cause mayhem at a noble wedding, and now you go snooping around where you shouldn't.
I see you have health issues.
I noticed, sir, that something is troubling you. I could help you.
How could a vagabond like you help me?
I don't look the part, but I'm experienced.
Sir, I might not look the part, but I've read a lot.
Don't waste my time with your jokes, you nobody. What would you be able to read?
Species de cipit, sir. Looks can deceive. As it happens, I've read many Latin and other texts. For example, the etymologies of Isidore of Seville, the writings of Abbess Hildegard of Bingen, and the Herbarium de Horis Sanitatis, De Materia Medica, and others.
Well, you really surprise me, lad.
Anyway, I'll examine you and try to make a diagnosis.
Yes, that should help.
Let's say I'll examine you, sir.
With your permission, I'll examine you, sir.
What? Here and now?
Don't worry, I'll just have a look at you. You don't have to lie down or strip.
I'm glad to hear it.
You're quite pale and rather sweaty.
When it comes upon me, I sweat a lot.
Your eyes are all right. Do you have ringing in your ears?
No.
Do your hands shake?
Well, I'm not the youngest, but it's nothing too bad.
All right.
What have you tried?
Did you get advice from anyone about it? Have you tried anything for the pain?
Well, I talked to our surgeon. He just said it was odd and told me nothing more. So I went to Kolin to see Professor Joachim Bavorsky, and he advised me.
Yes? What?
It's a little awkward for me to talk about, I must admit.
Master Chamberlain, I'm here as a practitioner of the medical arts. You can rest assured that whatever you tell me will remain between us.
All right. The professor spoke at length about Jupiter and the houses, and then he told me that my bodily humours are out of balance.
I would expect so. And what did he recommend?
Well, that I should get more silver into my body. So I wear more silver jewelry, and when there's a full moon, I go to the meadow here below the castle, naked.
Really? So you're taking it quite seriously. And has it worked?
No, but there'll be a full moon soon, so I could damn well use some other advice.
I understand.
All right. I have a diagnosis. He has mercury poisoning. That's what I think he has. Because he was advised to get more silver into him, so he drank some mercury. Let's say, describe the pain.
Tell me, Master Chamberlain, does it hurt all the time, or does it come in waves?
No, not all the time. More like I get attacks.
Uh-huh. And these attacks, have you noticed whether something sets them off?
Well, it's worse when I get upset.
And does it get worse in autumn, when it gets colder?
Yes, it's usually worst in October. Then I don't even have to get upset for it to start.
All right, that makes sense.
What's your lifestyle?
Tell me, sir, what do you usually eat?
Well, I often eat from the banquet table.
So, a lot of roasted game?
Yes, and pâtés, goose, duck. I dine as befits my status.
I see. Sir, I'm afraid you have a stomach ulcer. If it's not treated, you could even die of it.
Good God! What should I do?
The main thing is a strict diet. No fatty or heavy foods. In other words, nothing from the banquet table. You have to eat boiled white meat, poultry or fish, lots of vegetables, and gruel.
Gruel? Like a...
Yes, like the common folk. And another thing, you mustn't get angry, under any circumstances.
What? I mean, what?
That's the way. Oh, and I'll get you a herbal potion. I know exactly what will do you good.
Can't you get me that potion right now?
I don't have the equipment or the recipe for the remedy.
I don't have the required remedy, but I could brew it. Only, I don't have the apparatus for that. And also, I could use some medical literature.
Don't worry about that. Our surgeon is also often at a loss. I expect you'll find everything you need in his study. It's upstairs in the Crone. That's the second tower. Now we're under the Maiden. Do you know how to get there?
I think so, but I was told to stay only in the outer courtyard. I wouldn't want to get in trouble.
Trouble? I'm the one who has trouble. Don't worry. Tell them I sent you. Just go, for heaven's sake.
All right.
I should pray for you in the chapel.
Besides caring for your mortal coil, the well-being of your soul shouldn't be neglected, sir.
What do you mean by that?
I think I could pray for your health. A word to angels to ask for their intercession can work miracles. The greatest Christian physicians recommend healing in both the material and spiritual world. And you have a very nice chapel here.
Father Nicodemus takes care of that. What I want from you is medicine, not talking to angels. Got it?
Yes. I'll go and get something for you.
Good. If you'd be so kind... Oh!
Well, I mean, that's good. That worked surprisingly well. Where did the cook go?
Make sure there's a goose in sauce prepared, and that it's not too sweet like...
Where did she go?
Hey,
You're not
you've no business here.
What?
Are you looking to steal something?
What? You were the one who was telling me to come down here.
Well, what'll it be?
Quick, quick!
Easy now. I surrender.
So make sure...
What did I do?
Can't say you weren't warned. You can't just loiter around on other people's property. You'll pay up and show me whether you stole anything. Otherwise, we'll deal with your unruliness in the pillory.
We can come to an agreement.
Look, can you keep a secret?
What are you talking about? What secret?
Look, we're both men, aren't we?
Where are you going with this? You're testing my patience.
It's like this. Yesterday, I met this pretty girl. She makes yarn. And you know what they say about girls who work with spinning wheels?
No. What?
They're really good in bed.
That's a good one.
Well, this yarn spinner, she was very afraid her mother would find out we planned on meeting. So she gives me these complicated directions on where to meet her. At high noon, I stood at the shadow of the tallest linden tree, and step by step, I set out. Then all of a sudden, I look around and realise I have no idea where I am. The girl's nowhere to be seen, and people are yelling at me. That girl made a right fool of me.
That's what you get for thinking with your prick.
Aye. I've had enough embarrassment for one lifetime. Can't we just let this one slide?
All right then. I'll turn a blind eye just this once.
You are a terrible guard. Lady.
Take care then.
Do you not want me to, like... You gonna be mad if I do this? Alright. I'm gonna do this.
The fourth bell.
Alright. I opened the thing for her. I'm not gonna take any of it. I guess... Stairs were a little bit difficult. Where is she? Am I allowed up here, by the way?
Happy to see him home.
Hey, cook. Cook. Now I can get into the maiden.
Do you know how I can get up to the chapel?
You can't. Only his lordship and his family go there. And of course, Father Nicodemus. Usually, that is. Only now, Captain Thomas is lying there. He's at death's door. God save him.
I understand.
Alright.
Take care then.
You gonna, like, can I go this way?
This place is off limits to you.
Oh, whoa. Sorry.
Easy! I surrender!
You can't say you weren't warned. You'll pay up.
I'm gonna have to spin another yarn.
Look, can you keep a secret?
What are you talking about? What secret?
Look, we're both men, aren't we?
Is it the same one?
It's like this.
Yeah.
No?
They're weak. Well, this yard at high
Yes,
and all of a
yes.
sudden, that girl made a... Aye.
All right then.
Oh, that's a really good lie that we got there. Okay, 4 bells. Now we can go this way. Oh, I needed food. Wait a second, let me go back into here. Is there any food lying around that I can just take?
And make sure those liverwursts are well roasted.
Am I allowed to
they're
take some?
crisp on the outside and juicy on the inside. Nothing half cooked. Oh, this talk of food makes my stomach turn.
Don't you mind me? Hey, Bertha.
And
Oh,
make sure
she's not
those
looking at me.
liverwursts are well roasted.
Well, I still 1 bit of bread. I'm ready for that to cause me issues. Down here. Still haven't returned the horseshoe. Wait, what's the quest? Make the horseshoe. Yeah, okay. Well, back this way. Hello. Chamberlain sent me for medicine.
Let me pass. The Master Chamberlain isn't well, and he sent me to the surgeon's study for medicine.
All right then, but nothing better go missing there.
Don't worry.
You still hungry?
Still hungry, are you?
I wouldn't be here if I wasn't.
Have some bread.
Thanks. Well, at least I won't starve.
You're welcome. Enjoy it.
Well, at least I don't have stolen bread on me. Is this where I needed to go? Is this the right place? Nope. That is not the study. Is this the study? Where the hell am I? Where's the study? Wait, is the study in the other building? No, that's Thomas. It's in this building somewhere. Oh, it's still up. Oh, I see. Where am I going? I'm thoroughly lost. Indulgence chest? What, for paying off your misdeeds? Is this the right way? I honestly don't know if this is the right way or not. Just wondering. Oh, that looks like the room I need to get to. This is the room where the scribe is. Is this the study? This one? Wonderful. Hey, Catherine. You stealing? Who are you?
Who are you, actually?
Me? I'm just cleaning here.
What were you doing at the pond?
And what were you doing at the pond, then?
I thought we straightened that out the last time you bothered me. I have no idea what you're talking about.
What's your name?
What's your name?
What's it to you?
I'm Henry.
I'm Henry.
Well, that's nice for you.
And you are?
I already told you. I'm a maid here.
We both know you're lying. The question is, why?
Says someone who was just sitting in a jail cell and will end up right back there if anyone calls the guards on him.
Hmm. You know we were locked up.
You know I was locked up? For such an uncaring girl, your interest is a bit suspicious.
Right. I spend the whole day following you and the arrogant fool around, spying on you.
That's exactly what I think.
Well, think again. You? What in God's name are you doing here?
What are you doing here?
I was about to ask you the same question.
I work here, genius.
Do we have to do this again? I need help.
I need help.
Who doesn't? I still have to clean out all the fireplaces in the Crown. Do you know how many there are?
I'm looking for medicine for the Chamberlain.
I don't know or care. I was sent here by the Chamberlain. He wants me to help him with his stomachache.
That slimy toad. If he doesn't watch out, his stomach will be the least of his worries.
Well, you look like you know your way around here. Maybe you can help me.
Why should I?
Because you have no business being here, because we're both thieves, or because I can report you to the Chamberlain? Because you have no business being here.
I'm not stupid. You've no business here. You're snooping around in the surgeon's stuff, and God knows what else. It could land you in trouble.
Oh, yeah? How?
Well, for instance, I could take something here. Don't forget, I might be slaving here today, but tomorrow they'll get fed up with me and they'll probably kick me out by morning. And you'll still be here. So it'll be on you. For sure someone saw you coming here.
And you too, no?
Well, there's quite a big difference between you and me. The guards don't pay much attention to me, but you...
I get it. Sometimes it's an advantage.
And sometimes not. So, to the point.
All right. If it's medicine you're after, the surgeon has a store across the corridor. There's all sorts of junk there, but there's one chest where he puts stuff that he hasn't used up. He locks it carefully, but you might get lucky.
And what if there's nothing interesting for me in there?
Then tough luck. But you can go and have a look at his records. That crackpot writes down everything he does. Maybe he gave someone something that might be of interest to you.
All right. Thanks.
And now get out of my way. Simple maid like me has lots of work to do in this castle.
Alright, well, that was unexpected. See you later. First of all, I'm totally gonna steal from here. You kidding me? It's not even, like, easy locked. It's very easy locked. Very useful lockpick. I'll have all of that. Right. Hey, we got flower power back. What does flower power even do? I forgot we had that buff. But now we have it. Carrying many herbs, which gives us 2 charisma. Nice. Well, we have a hard lock. A hard lock. I don't know if I want to use my single lockpick for a hard lock. Apparently he keeps everything in his records. The records here. Is this his records? Oh no. Well, that's time
Bell's
moving on.
ringing for hands the 5th time.
Yeah, I don't know what I need for him. Let's see. What do I need? Let's keep having a look around. See any records in here, but they might be downstairs, of course. This whole area might be the surgeons. What about upstairs? Hello? She's not speaking to us. Alright. Oh, sorry.
What are you doing here?
Apologies, apologies. I just went the wrong way. Don't need to get mad. You're not a guard, you don't need to interrogate me, and I don't need to spin you a yarn. Can I go in here? Yes, and no. We got here a hard lock. Book, which we can't do anything with. Another book I can't do anything with. Thing I could rob. I hear someone walking around, which is not good. Is this the right way to the scribe? No, scribe is over here. Alright, well. In which case, I don't want to be here. They're apparently looking for me. Stopped looking. But they are just outside. Ooh, could grab this and dress up. Probably not the right time. Alright, so he keeps everything in his notes. What we were told. Hello? I'm allowed here. I don't know what I meant to do though. Where are his notes? I was told he keeps everything in his records, but like what records? Let me just double check whether it says anything about that. Not at all. Alright. Well. Alchemy, let's see. Maybe it's just in here. Let's see what I got. Read. Not the Bowman's Brew. Not the Savior Snap, so that's interesting. And this would probably be good. Lullaby. Chamomile. Painkiller. I'm not sure what I meant to... The problem is I'm not sure what I meant to make for him. Painkiller seems like that might help. Let's see. Hands about to be killed. Me going, which potion should I give you? Lessens the effects of wounds and reduces the amount of stamina that decreases with health. I don't know if that's right. I guess it should be the
sixth bell. Half the time is up.
Okay, so real time is passing. That's good to know. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna look up something. I just want to see whether it tells me what potion I need. Or whether I can use anything. Okay, so I found what I was looking for. This. Can I close the door? Is he mad? Hopefully not. Right. So now we can read that journal, which will, in turn, give us the recipes. Transfer of Saint Wenceslas, Translation Sancti, Wenceslassi. Mr. Chamberlain Ulrich was here again, but for this time he did not come to quarrel with me, but on the contrary came running with a plea. His stomach is bothering him. After a short examination, I immediately knew that he was suffering from a stomach ulcer, but I had not forgotten the unprecedented humiliation that he had caused me, so instead of a professional diagnosis, I muttered something about gallon and the body fluids, and threw up my hands helplessly and escorted him out. Since he thinks I'm a dim-witted ignoramus, he probably expected nothing better from me, and settled for my little lie. Feast of Saints Valerinus and Tiburcius et Valerane Martyrum. I caught the maid, Catherine, rummaging through my things in the storeroom across from the lab. As I have a constant supply of decoctions, tinctures, and medicines in my chest, the unprofessional use of which can be dangerous, she may be glad that I only scolded her. Although I have to admit she's got it in for me. In the middle of my lecture on the dangers of nightshade extract, I found myself staring at her plump cleavage. Let's just say I let the rest of her transgressions go unnoticed, but I'll be locking the chest carefully from now on, as well as the chest with raw materials I keep right next to my apparatus. Bishop St. Adalbert, Adalberti Escopi et Martyrium. Chamberlain Ulrich was here again, this time quite unpleasant and threatening. He said that if I couldn't deal with his problem, I have nothing to do in Trosky. I told him that his problem was quite rare, which obviously flattered him, and that I could only treat common ailments. His problem would need a real physician, and since I flattered him, made a fool of myself, he was satisfied with my explanation. But he demanded I recommend someone. I sent him to Cologne to see Professor Joachim Bavorsky, who is known to be rather eccentric astrologer. The meeting of those two figures will certainly be amusing. I almost wish I could see it. I cannot prolong the sufferings of this pompous snob indefinitely. However, as it might turn again, I cannot ignore the sufferings of this pompous snob indefinitely. However, as it might turn against me. Next time I'll make him my digestive potion. 2 handfuls of thistle, some nettle leaves, and a little charcoal, which in small quantities is known to aid digestion, will do the trick. So 2 handfuls of thistle, some nettle leaves, and a little charcoal. Alright, hopefully there's an actual recipe, and that's not it. Oh, Octave of St. Adalbert, Octava Sancti Adalberti. The scribe Erazam lay down with a fever, which probably came from an inflamed wound on his right hand. I have thus an occasion to try my new decoction against the fevers which accompanies the inflammations of various kinds. It's a simple decoction made from ingredients that are quite readily available. The decoction prepared from boiled wine, 3 parts feverfew, 2 parts grated ginger, and 1 part elderberry leaves. I got the ginger in the castle kitchen, although it was a struggle because the chest with the precious spices is locked and had a broken lock on it for years. The cooks were unusually kind and gave me a good measure. The rest I keep in storage, as last of my supply has mysteriously disappeared. Fortunately, the feverfew grows right in the forecourt on the terrace on the path to the lower gate. I'm not a herbalist, so I had a bit of trouble finding it, as it looks almost identical to chamomile. As for the elderberry leaves, I visited the carpenter above the upper gate. I know well that they dye their cloth in secret right behind the workshop and then sell it around the village, so they have an abundance of elderberry leaves. Sigismund the Martyr. Sigismund Regis et Martyris. Erazim the scribe was with me again. The fever had apparently subsided, but he demanded my tonic again. Said the fever keeps coming back at night, which is not unusual, but my tonicum should not be given lightly. I therefore gave him another dose, but warned him that it was the last. He made a rather strange face, and then proceeded to question me rather clumsily about the composition of the tonic. I didn't tell him that, of course, so I gave him some talk about the domes of Mars and the phases of the moon, so that it was clear that without a scholar of my capacity, he would not prepare any miraculous concoction. I wonder if he'll come again. Alright, did I get the recipes? That's what I really need to know. Or do I need to read them out the book? Aha! Yes, okay, they are now here. Wonderful. I think I need to do both recipes from the sounds of it. So do I have everything I need? Thistle? I have thistle. Nettle. And charcoal. What am I missing? Thistle, nettle, and charcoal. Guess I can do that in here as well, where time won't move on. I have thistle. I have nettle. I have no charcoal. Okay. Herbs. Wait, potions. And the other one's a fever tonic. I have everything. I have the gingers for this one, actually. Yeah, so I can make that. I assume I need that for the scribe. Ah, charcoal. Where am I going to get charcoal? Burning wood is charcoal. Well, let's leave and see if I can find charcoal. That was the 7th chime, so... Right, down here. Down here. You might find charcoal in a fire. I suppose. This way. Let's try and go quickly down here. The charcoal heat. Like, this looks like charcoal almost. Where am I finding charcoal? I might find charcoal over here somewhere, right? It's not impossible. Alright then.
Faithful and good Christian.
Don't run past the guards. They get very jumpy if you run past the guards. Up here. Very easy. Okay. It's very easy. I'd be a fool not to. Alright, I don't need to steal any of that. Alright. Thought I'd just check while I was here that that wasn't where the book was. Up this way, up this way, up this way. Up here, up this way. All the way up to the top. Cross, through the red door, in here. Right. Digestive potion. So I should now be able to make it. So, thistle to the cauldron, boil for 2 turns. What am I putting it in? Water, okay. Water, thistle, 2 turns. Nettle, add it to the cauldron, boil for a turn. Add the charcoal... grind the charcoal, add it to the cauldron. Finally pour. Okay. So, start with water. Start with water. Okay. I'm gonna grind nettle first. How much nettle is it? 1 nettle. Alright, grind that. 8th bell.
It's the 8th bell. I need to hurry.
Alright, well hopefully he doesn't die. Right, return. That's that done. Thistle, 2 turns. Grind the nettle, add it. Boil for 1 turn. Am I boiling for 2 turns? Yeah. So... Start boiling. So where am I? Move down. Add thistle. Add thistle. Okay, I'm going to give it a turn. I'm then going to grind this. By that I mean I'm just going to pick it up. Wait. Go. Stick that in there. I'm going to turn this. Charcoal. Stick in the mortar. Move up. Doesn't say to boil the charcoal, it just says to do the charcoal. Just chuck the charcoal in. And then pour. Right. Drop in. And then grab a vial. And pour. Let's try it. Is that a digestive potion? Strong.
Maybe I boiled those nettles longer than I should have.
It doesn't matter. It worked. That's all that matters, Henry. Alright, so now we have the digestive potion, which I can now take back to the Chamberlain. She will appreciate. Still don't entirely know how I'm getting into the place yet, but that's fine. It's a good start. Wait, where's the scribe? Whoa, whoa, where's the scribe? It's back in here. Wait, whoa, whoa. It says he's here somewhere. He's above me. He's directly above me. Wait, is he in here? He's trespassing. Just go in and speak to him. Looking for a book.
Say, I heard some interesting books arrived here from Prague.
Let me stop you right there. Preparations are underway to execute a poacher. I don't have time to worry about a book right now. Stop by once the lad is strung up.
Oh. Alright then. So I can come back here. That's the answer. Don't worry about it then. Don't worry about it. Right. Run across the courtyard. Now I know that I can come back here. Things have changed. Also, hey mate, I got your horseshoe. Horseshoe.
About that horseshoe.
Well, did you get it done?
Yeah. Here.
Well, what are you standing around here for? I told you to take it to Kabat.
No. You told me to bring it and show it to you.
You're a smart one, eh? Well, now I'm telling you to go to Kabat with it. He's our groom. Most likely he'll be idling by the upper stables, the grouch. Just between the two of us, he's a very unpleasant fella. Unlike me.
I can't wait.
Alright. Kabat. Is that him there? Yes, okay. Let's go hand that to him. I don't know where this line goes, but it's optional and we're here, so. Hello.
I brought you those horseshoes. I mean, horseshoe.
That took long enough. I've only got one horse here and I've got nothing to shoe him with. And you know who gets in the shit over it?
You?
Exactly. Mistakes are punished here. So either I'd end up reduced to beggary, or I'd have to go back to what I was doing before. And I wouldn't like that.
What did you do before?
What did you do before?
You're a bit inquisitive, ain't you?
Well, I get the feeling you're actually proud of it.
Let's just say I haven't always made an honest living. Is that enough for you?
Don't want to intrude?
Sure. I wouldn't want to be rude.
Very wise.
I see. Goodbye.
I'll be going then.
So run along, and next time, put some effort into it.
Alright, I figured out what you were meant to do. Make the horseshoe, you go to him, you trade the horseshoe for the lockpicks. The lockpicks allow you to open the thing. That opening the thing allows you to see the Chamberlain. The Chamberlain allows you to do the Chamberlain's part of the quest, which will somehow allow us in. Alright. Down here. Hello. About this problem of yours.
Sir, about those health problems of yours.
Yes?
I have something that'll help you.
I have exactly what you need, sir.
This. Just one of them. Yep.
Sir, I'd recommend that you take this digestive potion to settle your stomach. Take it after every meal. And don't forget, a good diet, and do not get upset.
All right. Thanks, then.
And now you ought to go and lie down, sir.
Lie down? Me? Ha! Without me, this place would grind to a standstill.
Sir, medicine isn't enough. You also need rest. Otherwise my potion won't have much effect.
Oh, all right then. I'll try it.
And another thing. I don't want to bother you, sir, but I have a question.
Yes? What is it?
Couldn't I go and pray in your chapel?
Ah, that again. Good heavens. Go where you want, boy. I'll inform the guards.
Thank you, sir.
Alright. I mean, that didn't seem too bad. I mean, I still want to know what he did that causes everybody not to want to interact with him ever again, but, you know. Like, you know, wasn't too bad to us in that one situation. This where I want to go? Nope. This where I want to go? Maybe? Trespassing. Alright, well not there then. How do I get there? Oh, I guess I have to go up here.
Only 3 to go.
Around here, around here. Oh, around here? Oh, that's the same way. How can I be lost? Going to the chapel, like literally this should be the easiest place to find where it is in the whole place. Guard. Thank you. Really just needed him to get out of the way for a second there. Is this the right way? Green door? Nope. This way? No? Okay, so neither of these are the way to that chapel up there that's through these buildings? I'm lost. Okay, he's going this way. He's going to go rest. Alright. Down here, he said he'll let the guards know. Hey, guard. Wait, maybe I have to go this way. Maybe it's down and then around. Maybe I have to go up from here. Yeah, maybe up this way. This is it. Okay. Figuring it out. Bit by bit. Is this the right way? Maybe. Looks like it has to be. Alright. Am I allowed in here? Yes. Am I allowed up there, or is it through here? Which way do you reckon it is, guard? Is it through there? It's this way. Hasn't looked like the right way. Wait, is this the cellar where I had to do the lock picking? It is. My simple shoes are damaged. Is this the right way? Nope, maybe I just have to go up the stairs here. And this way? This is okay. Alright, alright, alright. And up the stairs here. Ah, I'm just not allowed in that room. I'm allowed in all the other rooms on the way, just not that one. Is this the right place? I'm following the wrong symbol. Hello? Up here. This is the wrong way. This way? Nope. How do I get up from here? Gotta go into this corner and then maybe it was up from here. Can't actually see in the dark though, so I assume that's not right. Sorry, my mistake. I literally don't know where I'm going. This is trespassing. Just keep walking. Don't know where I'm going. Is this where the book is? Yes, probably. This isn't the way to the church? Well, oh, there it is. I see these are stairs. As I said, I can't see anything in here. Then up here? Alright. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Then this way? Discovered Priest Nicodemus. Hard lockpicking there. That's 10.
The 10th bell. I don't have much time left.
Quick.
Hello.
Over there.
Need to speak to Thomas.
Pardon me for disturbing you, miss.
If you want to pray, go somewhere else. The chapel is closed. Unless you're a priest. Which I presume you're not.
No, I'm not. My name is Henry.
I'm Adela, Thomas's sister. What is it you want, Henry?
I need to talk to your brother.
No chance of that. He's been lying in a fever for 3 days. And the surgeon is away with Sir Otto. Unless he returns soon, Thomas won't be talking to anyone ever again.
Oh, wait a second. I have a fever potion. The potion isn't for the scribe, it's for Thomas. Oh, can I help?
Maybe I could help somehow?
The only one who can help now is the priest. And I don't want to sound gloomy, but all he can do is pray too. Just the same as me.
Where's the physician?
He's with Lord von Berghoff. When Thomas started to get feverish, he left some concoction for him. He was only meant to be gone for a while. But it seems they got stuck somewhere. I don't know. Anyway, the concoction ran out, and we don't have any other physician here.
I think I know what to give to Thomas. I'll just have to get hold of it.
You do?
But I'll need an apparatus and other stuff.
All those things should be in the surgeon's study in the Crone.
Great.
But no one is allowed there.
I'll figure it out somehow.
Why do you want to help us?
I need to speak to... Or Thomas can save Capon.
Well, unless Thomas recovers and testifies that me and my friend are messengers from Ratai, then my friend will be executed.
You mean that poacher who's to be hanged?
He's a noble. Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein. The whole thing is one big misunderstanding. And only Thomas can sort it out.
I'm a bit bewildered by all this. But all right.
The main thing is, I want Thomas to live too.
Yes, you're right.
I'll get going then. I don't have much time, and neither does Thomas.
Go. And thank you.
Okay, I didn't actually have the potion. I never actually made the potion. I realized that there. And then I was like, Henry, stop talking. We really don't have any time. I need to go make that potion ASAP. Alright, down here. Hopefully it's not set time and it's, like, it allows us, you know, some leeway. I can't go that way. This way. Through here. Why would you shut the doors? I don't know which way to go now. Right, down here. They shut all the doors. Okay, we were at 10 when we went up there. It's going to be 11 by the time we're finished. We're going to get this done on the 12th thing.
Get off your face quick and get back to it.
Up here. Up here. Up here. Just keep going. Okay, up this way. This way. Through the red door. In here. Right, alchemy. No. I need to be able to read it. Right. Where is it? Is the fever thing not in here? There we go. Okay, wine. 3 handfuls of feverfew. Let's do that. So, wine. Stick in here. Okay. Add the feverfew and boil for 2 turns. Grind the elderberry leaves and add them to concoction. So 3 feverfew in there. Grind for 2 turns. Grind the elderberry leaves. Add 2 lots of ginger. Distill. Right. To the table. So where's feverfew? Right. 1. 2. 3. Move down. Grind the what? The elderberry, which there is only 1. A handful of elderberry, yeah. Grind it. Let's go. Wait about half a second. Go. Do I need to boil it after it's in there? Nope. Add 2 lots of ginger. And then distill. Then distill. Well, then grab the vial. Then distill. Well, hopefully that's right. It was basically just eyeing it. Going for speed rather than accuracy. Doesn't have to be good, it just has to be good enough. Right.
Maybe I overboiled it a bit.
Oh, don't worry about that. Henry, you could have just been able to pick up the book carefully. It's saved here. Alright, now it's a running challenge. Now it's, can I run there quick enough? It's 11, then we're fine. As in if the next one's 11, we're fine. 2.
The
3.
11th toll of the bell. The last before the execution starts.
Oh, it's fine. As long as it's not 12, we're good. Straight through here. Left. Okay, then we're gonna go right. And then this way. Up the stairs. Then up this way. Okay. Wait a second. There we go. Keep going, 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 keep going. Around here. Did we make it there in time? Yes.
Did you get it?
Yeah.
It will have to be diluted.
Don't worry, it's pretty weak to start with. We didn't do a great job.
His fever is getting worse. If this doesn't work, I don't think he'll last long.
There's 12. 13? Alright, they're gonna keep going, okay.
You all to be vigilant. These days we have all sorts of vagabonds, drifters, outlaws and bandits roaming the country. And we have one of those vermin here today. A fella called Hans, who is clearly not right in the head. A dangerous madman, a brawler, and a thug, the worst of all, a poacher.
Ah, that would explain the lack of trapdoor. They're using a log. Makes a lot more sense.
And so, for the damages he caused to our dear Lord Otto von Berghoff, he is sentenced to be hanged by the neck until dead.
You can't execute this man. He's a noble. Captain Thomas here will testify that we're messengers from Rattay.
What is this nonsense, for Christ's sake?
It's true. I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein.
Deal with it, for God's sake!
But, sir, the captain...
Captain Thomas has a fever. He's clearly delirious. Seize them immediately.
You can't do this! I am a nobleman, do you hear? A noble! Get your hands off me! You can't do this!
Open the gates!
Oh?
My lord.
What the hell is going on?
It was just a... It's a hanging.
You can't hang him. He's a noble.
That's for me to judge. Take him down! And for Christ's sake, help me off this horse!
I'm guessing that if you failed the mission within the tolls, the same thing would happen minus Captain Thomas. They seem to have a lot more fail-safes in this game. Like, ways to keep the story going. Oh! He's been let out.
You may enter. His lordship is expecting you.
We've had a shave and a haircut.
So, you're messengers from Ratai, huh? I was wondering when someone would turn up. All right, then. Let's hear it.
I see our shave and a haircut was short-lived.
My respects, Sir Otto. I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, and this is Henry of Skalitz, my escort.
Welcome to Trosky, gentlemen. I'd greet you standing up as befits, but I'm glad I can even sit at the moment.
I heard you were ambushed by outlaws.
You heard right. Those bastards did a job on me. And I got out luckier than most. Almost all the others were killed, including my page and my surgeon. So there is no one here to heal me, and I will have to inform poor Albert's father that his son died in my service.
I hope your health will soon be restored, sir.
We shall see. But now, you tell me what happened here in Herrgottsnamen. Why did my Chamberlain try to hang you, Lord Capon?
In truth, the welcome we got from your Master Chamberlain was somewhat... how shall I put it?
Well, we'll let Hans handle this.
Well, it was somewhat unexpected. I must say, it was the first time I had a noose around my neck, and it wasn't the most pleasant experience.
Please, accept my apologies, sir. And that of my Chamberlain, too. Is that not so, Ulrich? I must say in his defense that he had my orders not to admit anyone to the castle, and to be cautious.
I understand, sir. At home, some bandits got into Tamberg by subterfuge, and it cost us a lot of effort to reconquer it.
I'm glad you understand. Anyway, let us leave this misunderstanding aside and get to the point. As far as I'm aware, Ratai showed no interest in negotiations before, either with me or with the League of Lords.
True. Our houses have thus far stood on opposite sides.
I should say so. Attacking Brno and Jihlava together with that renegade Sokol of Lemberg hardly inspired our sympathy.
Again, this isn't our conversation, this is Hans's conversation.
But let us leave that aside. Tell me, what does Sir Hanush have on his mind? I am all ears.
Unfortunately, during the ambush, we lost the letter we were carrying, so you'll have to make do with my word of mouth.
All right. Go ahead and speak.
In brief, Sir Hanush, Sir Radzig, and other lords take the view that the situation has got out of control. And that's of no benefit to anyone in Bohemia, neither Wenceslas's supporters or the League of Lords. King Sigismund's actions will not lead to instilling greater order than under King Wenceslas. Quite the contrary.
Let us say that maybe. What arises from it?
Sir Hanush and the other lords on our side are interested in knowing what the stance of the League of Lords is at this moment, and whether they haven't perhaps reevaluated some things.
In other words, whether I might betray Sigismund.
Again, this is Hans's conversation. We don't need to say anything.
I wouldn't be so bold as to suggest that, sir. We are merely interested in whether you would sit down at the negotiating table with us. It's necessary to discuss the future of the kingdom, whether it's to be a common one or not.
The future is still a long way off for me, Lord Capon. Nonetheless, Sir Hanush and Sir Radzig are right. There is disorder and anarchy in the land. Bandits riding roughshod all over. As we all know, to our cost.
We've had plenty of experience of that at home too, sir. Only a short time ago we had to deal with a similar band.
Then you will surely understand that before I begin debating who would be the better king, I must sweep my own doorstep. Only I'm damned if I know how to do that, since those bastards have wiped out half of my garrison, including my captain.
If I may be so bold, sir, you're not the only one. We also have a score to settle with them, so Henry and I will gladly help you.
Is that so? Now that is what I call the words of a knight, Sir Hans.
Right now, we've got a common enemy, so we have common interests too.
So then, sir, may we be of assistance to you?
Indeed, you may. Perhaps in the end we may really find some common ground. I need to muster sufficient reserves to deal with those outlaws once and for all. I'm summoning my vassals here to Trosky. And since I don't have many men left to send as messengers, I will gladly accept your help.
Just say the word, sir. Where should we go?
You'll go to Nebakov, a small castle, or rather a fortress among the cliffs. The yeoman there, Jaromir Nebak, is an old hardhat and may not be very willing to fulfill his obligations. It would be useful if an eloquent noble like yourself visited him to explain him clearly why I need his whole garrison.
Who is this Lord Nebak?
Who is this Lord Nebak?
The lord of a smaller house with not much in the way of estates, just a fortress and lands, but he also owns a mill that provides a significant part of his income. His children are grown up. His daughter married well, thanks to Sir Otto. His son is away from the domain, dealing with duties. Sir Otto helped him to acquire an official position. In short, the House of Nebak is more than beholden to Sir Otto for his magnanimous help and support.
Thank you, Ulrich. Nevertheless, I suspect Jaromir will not be keen to charge into battle. But that is of little consequence. He has a few good men who will be useful. That will do us. If he delivers, I will regard his obligation as fulfilled.
What if he's unwilling?
What should we do if he's unwilling to heed what we say?
His house has always been loyal to mine. And it has always been more than worth their while. So tell him that I would like it to remain so. I do not expect any great obstacles, but it would be wise to show Sir Jaromir respect by sending him someone of status. He will take his time over being persuaded, and then concur. As he always has done.
I'll get to him somehow, sir.
I expect nothing less from you.
Is that all, sir?
Is that all, sir?
It's no simple task. Knowing Jaromir, if I sent a common messenger, he'd come back with a boot print on his backside. Dealing with the lower nobility can be tricky. They tend to be fixated on their own somewhat fragile status.
We'll take care of it. I don't need to ask if the route's safe. We already know. We've been there.
We'll take care of it, sir. Count on us.
All right. We'll head out as soon as possible. Let's not delay our diplomatic mission unnecessarily.
Very well. I think that is all for now. The Chamberlain will show you where you can put your heads down, and he will supply you with horses. And once we have resolved this little digression, we shall talk about your own mission.
Thank you, sir.
May I ask something, Sir Otto?
Oh. Ask away, young man.
When you were ambushed, did you see those bandits? Would you recognize any of them?
Henry, don't start with that again.
Why do you ask?
The thing is, when we were ambushed, I believe I saw among them one of the men we ran up against at home.
Oh. What did he look like? Do you know his name?
He's called Istvan Toth, a Hungarian noble. He wears black armor. A stocky fella, around 40.
I've already told you that's nonsense. How would he be here? You only saw him from a distance, from behind. You're imagining it.
And why does this Toth interest you, young man?
He was the leader of a band that made trouble for us in Sasau. And he has something that belongs to me.
Ah, interesting. Interesting. But I must disappoint you. I saw no one of that description.
Thank you, sir. And sorry. I had to ask.
I understand. And now I shall entrust you to the care of Uri here. And I shall look forward to the good tidings you bring me from Nebakov. Go with God, gentlemen.
Thank you for everything, sir. The Lord be with you.
There will be time enough yet for social niceties. Now there are more practical matters to deal with. Sir Otto has generously agreed to accommodate Lord Capon in one of his chambers. And you, Henry, shall also be accommodated, as befits your station. There, your, equipment shall also be returned to you, and you'll find your horse in the stable. Nevertheless, his lordship takes the view that, as a noble's escort, you should have a befitting mount. And therefore he has kindly decided that you may take one of our horses, if you so wish.
Oh. What, you mean get rid of Pebbles?
Gentlemen, follow me.
Absolutely not. Lord? But I guess we're going. Also, am I in my outfit? What is this outfit? You cleared my outfits? Oh, I don't have my stuff back. Okay. Fair enough.
So, Sir Hans, allow me to...
Hold on, Sir Ulrich. If you think everything is settled between us, and we're going to act like nothing happened, then you're mistaken.
Sir?
You were going to have me executed a short while ago. I expect a proper apology.
Oh?
Then please accept my apology once more, sir. But given the circumstances...
Given the circumstance? What circumstances?
Sir, poaching is a capital offence.
And are you the king? That you can hand down death sentences? No, you are not. What's more, you had plenty of reasons to realise it wasn't a good idea.
Sir, I could not have realised that.
You couldn't have realised? Yes, you could, but then you wouldn't have been able to play the Lord and stage private executions.
Sir, once more I apologise. And now, please allow me to show you to your quarters.
I wouldn't dream of inconveniencing you. I'll find my quarters by myself. Henry, once you're done with that annoying fool, get your horse and we'll meet at the gate.
Well, it seems Lord Capon will not be requiring my services anymore today.
Don't be surprised.
Don't be surprised. My lord doesn't take kindly to those who insist on putting a rope round his neck.
I understand. I expect no one does. In any case, we'd have it a lot easier, your lord and I, if his behavior weren't so redolent of a bandit.
Fair enough. Can we chat?
Nevertheless,
Oh, no.
Welcome to Trosky, the finest and biggest castle you shall ever see. Rumor has it that the castle was built on the jaws of hell, and that we're sometimes plagued by demons here. But don't believe a word of it. It's just idle talk to excuse the servants' laziness and incompetence. It's demanding enough keeping everything here running smoothly without any of that. It requires a man of exceptional qualities and talents. By the way, this place is a maze for strangers. It's very easy to get lost.
I noticed. I definitely noticed, Ulrich. Do not, in any way, think that I am not taking you seriously. Also, I can't phase through people. There we go.
The jail cells are down there.
Oh, hello, Matt.
I believe you are already fairly well acquainted with that part of the castle, aren't you?
All too well.
All too well, thanks.
I should have asked about his ulcer. I actually kind of want to now. I'm not going to reload to do it, but I should have. I just answered immediately and then was like, oh no.
Here it is. You'll find a bed inside, opposite the door, and a chest where we put your belongings. You'll find some new clothing there, a little gift from our gracious lord, to ensure you're not mistaken for a beggar again. Once you're settled in and properly dressed, stop by the stables. They're beyond the gate, down the path. Ask for Kabat. He was supposed to prepare a horse and tack for you. Or tell him you'll keep your own if you insist. Then he'll give you proper tack at least, so you don't disgrace us.
Thanks.
Thanks. I'm grateful.
As you should be. So, you and I are finished, and I can finally attend to some proper work, so this castle doesn't fall on our heads.
Hey, I have a question. Oh, I found the graves of your men. Oh, actually, are you feeling better?
So, Master Chamberlain, are you feeling better?
I don't want to hex it, but I'm a lot better. I even managed to finally lie down and close my eyes for a while.
That's good. It's a sign that your humours are back in balance. But you have to keep taking the medicine, otherwise you risk another collapse.
I'll be careful, thank you. And here's a small token of my gratitude.
Oh, thank you. I found the graves of your men.
While exploring the region, I came across several graves of your men.
Ah, yes. Captain Thomas and his men were not the only ones not to return. At least we know what happened to them. Here. Something for your trouble.
Okay, is there anything I can do to help around the castle?
Is there any work around the castle I can help with?
Well, there's the issue with the demons.
Demons?
Quiet! I don't want to cause a panic. But yes, unfortunately. Once again, devils are wreaking havoc at Trosky.
You mean horned ones? From hell?
Do you know any other kind? I'm preoccupied with tasks from Lord von Berghoff at the moment, so I don't have time to deal with it. But I suppose you could do it? You and that friend of yours have a lot to make up for.
Excuse me?
To get involved with hell itself? At least tell me more about it.
Ah, you know the times we're living in. War, bandits. The devil took advantage of the chaos and sent his hellspawn here. The castle is built upon an ancient, though fortunately extinguished, fiery moor. It's no wonder it's so close to hell. The spawn of hell shows up here from time to time, and I want you to improve your standing with me and help me out.
That sounds serious.
How many do you think there are?
A lot. Certainly more than there are sinners in the region. Expect at least 10 beasts for every soul.
That's some army. And I've never seen a real demon before. So what needs to be done?
Our cooks, Manietta and Berto, were complaining about the creatures running around their kitchens. Ossina, the castle blacksmith, was also blabbering something of the sort as well. The good news is it's only 3 people, for now. We have to act quickly to prevent the panic from spreading any further.
What did you do about it in the past? I reckon this isn't the first time you've had to deal with it.
We usually cleansed the infested places with the help of a priest or an apothecary. Except for that one year when Sir Otto himself faced Lucifer in the Maiden Tower.
What a brave man.
Lord von Berghoff has my admiration, then. How long did they fight? And what kind of armor was Lucifer wearing? Did Lord von Berghoff sustain any injuries?
In any case, you'll have to ask Manietta and Berta, or the blacksmith perhaps, where the demons are coming from. And then simply make sure to get rid of them for good. You understand? I'm sure both the scribe Erazim and Father Nicodemus will have something to say about it as well. The question is if you're up to it, or if I should call in someone braver.
I can handle it.
I'm ready to scour the castle and try to chase those monsters away. Could you arrange for me to be able to go wherever I want in the castle, without anyone chasing me out?
Very well. You can move freely about the castle while completing this task, but don't stay any longer than necessary in otherwise forbidden areas. I'll let the guards and servants know discreetly. If anyone asks, tell them you have my permission.
You said something about a priest and an apothecary. Should I pay them a visit?
We've always used either holy water or magic water from the apothecary to get rid of those hellish creatures. Which one would you prefer?
Holy water.
I reckon the holy water is more likely to work against demons.
If I recall, it was blessed by the bishop himself during the Easter Vigil. I believe you can do it. Should the demons attack you, just run away. But don't make too much of a ruckus, or you cause a panic. God be with you.
Yeah, I know, Matt. Things are crazy. So, we have a new place. And does this mean my stuff's back? No. You're going to make me equip it all again? That is... that's not on. Wait. Take this off. Alright. Equip all of our stuff all again. So we need to do this. Oh, I can't do that yet because I need to do it in the right order. So let's do armor. I can't wear that because I need... I need something else. I need that. Then I can... Oh, I can't put this on. Mail collar. Oh, I need the mail coif. And then I can put this on top. Yeah, now I'm looking very silly. And then you go down here. Go Waffenrock. Hauberk long, but I can't wear the hauberk until I'm wearing the... whatever I'm wearing, the quilted caftan. Is that it? And then I can wear the hauberk on top of it. Move Cuirass. To see if I've got anything that's better. No, I don't think so. I think that's it there. Okay, then I can go back here. I'm wearing the... Is it this? Yeah. I think that's what I wear here, right? So I could wear the servant's hood, I suppose. It's slightly worse. Let's wear that. Okay. Then I want to go down here. And I want to go for... Let's do legs first, actually. Oh, we know where you're going for Caspar's ring, right? Oh, no, the Chamberlain's ring. Yeah, because that's more charisma. Chamberlain's ring. Then we put on... Let's put that on, although I know it's not the right one. And we look here for whichever one of these has the highest charisma. The silver cross here. The garnet. Then I want to put on the Milanese plate leggings, but I can't put these on because I need something else on first. I need the padded stuff on first. Put this one on. I think the current stuff is better. Then I can put, oh no, then I can put on the Milanese plate. Yeah. Then the spurs. Right, now I'm looking for these ones. I think it's these things I have on. Now we compare. Yeah, looks like those. Is it riding gloves I have on top of that? Oh no, it's the hourglass gauntlets. There we go. Right. There's Henry. Almost there. Oh, and I still need a dagger. And I have wait, I have another ring. Oh no, I have a belt slot. That's it. Yeah. Ah, right. Where's the belt? They really don't make it very easy for you here. Right. Put that on. I need a torch as well. Hunter's belt. Now I can put torch and dagger on. So and this. So let's go this. I have a lot of arrows. So let's maybe go with 30 ordinary arrows. Then a dagger and a torch. And then in here, there's more. I need to put the strong marigold decoction on there. Right. That's that one. This one was just everything that's... Oh, no, we'll do this one first. So this is just take that off, take that off, take that off, take that off. Equip. We're going to go with, I don't need Handsome Charlie's hat. That's all fine there. I think that was it on that one. Then we went for the gallant coat. Hunter's belt. That gambeson, I think. Unless maybe it was this. It was this. And maybe this one in this one instead had the long gambeson. No, it must be the other way around then. Yeah. So this is the quilted. Wait, this is the quilted one, and then this is the long gambeson. Not that it matters. Not that it matters. Could put an oh, that's ordinary coat. Yeah, let's do that. Then Wanderer's pouch. Might as well have that on as well. And that should be it there. Leggings, what or leggings wise? I think it was just these, right? So maybe these. And then Master Huntsman's boots. And then maybe Knight spurs. Yeah, I think that's what I was running with. Something like that. It's me 29 charisma. I'm missing some charisma somewhere. Chainmail. Oh, I know where I'm missing it. Chamberlain's ring. Silver cross. And then I also want to put on here the dagger, torch, and the sword with no extra. There we go. That's it. Now we're back where we were. Right. Then the final one is sword, shield, I think it was Wanderer's hood. Maybe. Yeah, Vagrant's hat. Didn't matter which one it was. Although, yeah, it didn't matter which one it was. Don't want the coif. It doesn't matter. No, it increases noise. So actually, I actively don't. Although Handsome Charlie's hat is actually better. It's a little bit more visible, though. It's a little better conspicuousness wise, but that's fine. Cleric's habit. I don't think it was the hauberk I had on here. I might have had that on, although maybe not. Maybe that was it. Wanderer's pouch. Doesn't matter whether I have it on or not, so I should have it. Which also means I should in turn have the torch. And the dagger. Right. Back here. I then wanted the knacker's gloves, I think it was. Yeah, knacker's gloves with vagrant shoes. There we go. That's what I think that's what I was looking at. Oh, and then these as well. There we go. That's us. And then here, I don't want any of this because it all increases your... Yeah, it increases how much people can see you. So none of that is worth having. Right. Wonderful. So that is Henry back. Oh, I need the belt as well. Hunter's belt. Yeah, it doesn't really do anything except allow you to carry multiple weapons. I could, in theory, equip this if there's no negative to it. Yeah? I mean, is there any negative to it? Not that I can see. No, how about this is the one that I take the, yeah, that I have bolts on. Do that. That works. Wonderful. Still don't know what scattershot is for, but that's alright. Yeah, there we go. We're back to where we were a while ago. Oh, I should go into, like, talkie Henry mode. Perfect. Well, can I? Yes, I can sleep and save. Let's go an hour. Wonderful. And with that, I'm going to end the episode there. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.